Hi, Philip. Thank you so much for coming back in today. I'm so delighted to see you on our second session. As we kind of got the preliminary things down in our first session about my personal disclosure and your client rights, I think on the second session we're now able to move into thinking about setting goals for your therapy here together. So I kind of wanted to get an idea of what's been going on.
I'm still on the job market, which has been very hard for personally and in my relationships. Graduating during at the beginning of the pandemic is never easy, but I never expected 18 months on.
So Philip, I really appreciate you taking a chance to kind of create a summation of what it is generally that's been going on. Fun? I would say fun, but a lovely way of goal setting visually.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have 3 pieces of paper. So on the first piece of paper, I would like for you to either draw, or you can use words and like different typography to visualize what you're feeling, what the obstacle is right now. What are your obstacles in this moment? And you can draw a symbol, you can draw something that's abstract, you could draw stick figures, or you can use words, and maybe if you want to make those words big in comparison to small words. On this next piece of paper, I want you to, using the same array of artistic concepts that we talked about, draw, image, write for me what it is when you achieve those goals. And then this last sheet, you are going to, again, using the same concepts of imagery and writing, and you are then going to identify what are the barriers or challenges to getting from point A to point B. Who's there to help you along the way? Are there people there to help you along the way? Who is your support? So what is all of that? What's the middle look like?
Okay.
Take this opportunity to describe to me, talk to me a little bit about each one of these.
So the first one was like, I created like a path to happiness. So here's the path, and then kind of like intersecting it or blocking it is like jobs or full-time employment. And there's me, and then me and my family.
Okay. And can you tell me about the second one?
Yeah.
Which is
what happiness looks like.
Yes.
So this is like, I drew a circle just to show like wholeness and feeling like complete. And then within it, myself and my partner, and my hug Wally, like feeling complete both as a self and as like a unit. And then the last one was like, what are like the blocks? So like support, I have like my partner Kara and my pug Wally, and like friends with jobs, I've been like reaching out a lot to them and like asking like, as like a path to employment is like asking, are there jobs there, or can you refer me to a position?
That's
Which
great.
has definitely helped getting like even the interview or the second round interview, and then like resources along.
What I do see consistently across all of this, which I think is really important to remember even while we're identifying our challenges, is that your network moves with you through each stage.
Definitely.
So I never see you alone, which I think is incredible. What I'm getting from that as well, that I think is really important, and part of that's important to this counseling relationship, is it seems that you're collaborating with, like they're collaborators in your hope to build a better life.
Definitely.
And so kind of something I'll reiterate numerous times over when we're working together is, this is a collaborative process. We are working together to get you to the goals that you want to achieve. But what I'm pulling out of this is part of our process is going to be making the process of getting a job more manageable.
Yeah.
And maybe we create a schedule to have time for applying for jobs, have that kind of almost a work-life balance in doing that, but then also making it manageable and feel comfortable. So breaking down what is a really daunting task, and what a lot of people describe as a full-time job, is applying to jobs.
Yeah.
So breaking that down into bite-sized pieces that can feel more comfortable and manageable. And in doing that, every time you achieve like a little thing, like a little block of it,
Yeah.
that's a confidence piece because you're positive feelings towards yourself, which is really important that we get at because we want you to feel good about yourself.
I want to feel better about myself too.
Yeah. So I think we have some great goals that we're working toward.
That sounds great.